Good day to everyone. This is Rebecca from ABIA Institute, Professional Development Department, Yangon, Myanmar. And I am also one of the teacher from SIM class, Singapore Institute of Management. And I teach marketing and sales for FTMS class. So today we are going to do an interview with one of our students who did FTMS, FTMS in Yangon, and now she is in Australia, Sydney. So hi, Shonette, how are you?
Hi. Hi, I'm good.
So Shonette, this is Mr. Muru. He is also one of the teacher from Mandalay School.
So I'm also teaching the FDMS program in MCTA. Okay, and I'm also the center manager down here for RBI Center, Mandalay. Okay, so I just have a couple of questions for you because I understand that you've actually completed the program, and we just want to know your ideas and your feedback on how you actually found the program. Okay, so are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So the first question I have for you is this. What are some benefits you've experienced completing the FDMS program with RBI?
In my case, I come from the traditional high school background, and I did science in my high school. So when I decided to go for the business school, I have no idea what about like economics and business management and stuff. So then I got introduced to this FTMS, and I think it's kind of like give me a very basic and core like ideas of what business is about. So I think this really like helpful for me when I go to Singapore for further studies.
Okay, it's actually quite interesting that you mentioned about the business aspect because that's what my next question is about. You know, like,
Yep.
Is there any specific ways that the FDMS program actually helped you in the business aspect of life?
Like you might have some general ideas about the whole economies and business and stuff, but uh, while learning through FDMS, you got to know the theoretically like everything. You got to understand more about what is actually happening in real life when you understand the theory. So you like it would be easier for you to apply.
Right. So basically, you're saying that you managed to get a deeper view of how business
Yeah,
runs and how to
in
affect
the
the business
proper way.
positively. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we get that. Yes. Okay. So the next part is this: why would you recommend the FDMS program to Myanmar students?
Like about me also because in Myanmar, normally the Myanmar high school student finish at the age of 16. We finish high school like way earlier than the others like country. So I feel like it's still how can we say we are still like very young to go to like another countries for further studies, and like the parents might not feel safe also. So it would be a good chance for you to like spend your time while doing FTMS. So you also got to like got the basic ideas about business, and like you can you utilize during like that duration to be like well prepared for your further studies.
Thank you. Okay, so the last part I got to ask you. I'm also Singaporean, so I kind of know how expensive it is to live in Singapore.
Yes.
So my next question is this: how has the FDMS program actually made it more cost saving and more effective when studying at a Singapore university for you?
Definitely, like it saved a lot, like the transportation, accommodations, and all these utilities bills and stuff. So it definitely can cost a lot. And this, I think the school fees is also a bit lesser than the actual one in Singapore. I don't actually remember it exactly, but it's been 4 years for me. So,
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
give you discount.
yeah, that's the point.
All right.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you, Shun. Thanks for sharing your views.
No worries.
And
Thank you.
from my point of view, because for students, if they learn FDMS in Myanmar, there's an advantage because they have, how to say, teachers and close relationship with teachers. And some of FTMS classes, they have local teacher as well. So if they have something difficulties concerning their learning, they get approached to their local teachers, and language barrier is less. So this will be one of the advantage for students doing FDMS in Myanmar.
The one
That's
point that I would like to share with regards to the FDMS program is that like what Shun said, basically you get to understand the concepts of business, and being in the country where most of you are running businesses, it actually allows you to translate that learning directly, as opposed to not being able to apply it. So I felt that's one of the good things about the FDMS program being run in RBI.
Yep. So especially in Mandalay, most of the students, their parents are business people already. So why they are learning, business and management, marketing, sales with us at FDMS, and at the same time they can apply these knowledges in their parents' business. So this one is also another advantage for this course.
Yeah, that's true because most of my classmates in Singapore, like the one that we go together from Myanmar, most of them have their own family business. So after finishing the FDMS and DMS, and then like they would go back to their family business for like a few years to get the real life
Experience.
cases. Yeah.
Experiences. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much, Sean.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shun.
too.